whatever, she's gone. So
Medina Spirit. Never seen a horse get this much attention for doing things that, the horse goes off in the corner of the stall, has some dude that brings drugs to the stall. Now, Kentucky Derby winner, Medina Spirit. Yesterday, Bob Baffert blamed the steroids in the horse's system on somebody that was taking cough medicine, went into the barn, or whatever you want to call it, peed on a haystack, and then the horse, Medina Spirit, chewed on the haystack, chewed on the hay, and got steroids or got whatever it was in the system. Now, Bob Baffert said that Medina Spirit was treated for antifungal with an antifungal ointment that, in fact, included the steroid that caused the horse to fail a post-race test. Okay, this is story number 2. Medina Spirit was treated for dermatitis with an ointment once a day leading up to May the 1st. Now, Paul, is he just throwing dirt against the wall hoping mud sticks or what?
Yeah, who knows? And he's made an agreement that Medina Spirit and his other horse can run in the Preakness. So, he and his lawyer have finagled the system somehow. So.
How did they finagle? What do you mean?
They made it just, pending blood test, like he has to agree to blood tests and all these other things for Medina Spirit. So, it's not like he's going to do that again, knowing there's a blood test, but
I don't know how long that remains in the system. Craig, your thoughts? I don't know if you watched the Derby back on May the 1st. It's been a couple of weeks or so, but your thoughts? Yesterday, Bob Baffert blamed it on some guy peeing on a haystack, and today it's a different story.
Well, I don't really believe him. I don't care enough to wage a campaign against Bob Baffert or demand that the horse be stripped of the Kentucky Derby title. I'll let the weirdos out there do that. But I do, find it funny that his story's changed, and I always just, find it curious when these really just random, ridiculous things seem to happen that lead to cheating. It'd be a lot more believable if there wasn't, already 2 different stories, or if it just didn't sound like such a bizarre kind of an explanation to begin with. Maybe that's what happened. It sounds highly unlikely. I don't even know if that's possible for it to happen that way. I'm sure somebody will look into that. But, I just think it's an ugly look for the sport. Look, you have this big crowd. You were able to celebrate that, and you have your big event, and I asked you guys a couple weeks ago if anybody cared about the Triple Crown still, now that we've seen one in this lifetime. And, still plenty of people seem to have an interest in it and would like to see another Triple Crown winner at some point in time. Why stop at one? But, I don't know. It just all sounds very, very strange, put it that way. And I don't know. I just don't see why there's, if these little things can happen, like a guy just pees on some hay and the horse happens to eat it. I would just think that they've got so many protocols and things in place to eliminate any chance of anything tarnishing a win. But apparently there's not safeguards for everything. So I don't know,
Craig, I'll pose you the question that I posed Smokey. If that suggestion was true, what kind of cough medicine was that guy on?
There's some powerful stuff.
Could raise a horse's, steroid level. That a horse.
Yeah, I just think it all is very weird, and I don't really believe Bob Baffert, as I said. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You're trying to be nice, and that's good. I agree.
I can't say that they knowingly cheated, but I feel like if I had to make a choice, I feel like they knowingly cheated. I feel like he probably cheated, got busted, and that's why there's already been 2 different explanations, and why this second explanation is entirely ridiculous. And sounds like something that they had to make up to try and explain this. Look, those horses are so well taken care of. I don't believe for 5 seconds anything gets put in their bodies that isn't monitored or checked or whatever. So, no, I don't buy the explanation.
As such, I wanted to be forthright about this fact as soon as I learned of this information, Baffert said. As I have stated, my investigation is continuing. We do not know for sure if this ointment was the cause of the test results or if the test results are even accurate, as they have yet to be confirmed by the split sample. However, I have been told that finding a small amount in such as 21 picograms, is that what it's called? Consistent with application of this type of ointment. And so the combination of that and a poor guy who was coughing a lot may lead to the Kentucky Derby changing the champion. And here's the thing about Bob Baffert. It's almost like, I don't know if Lance Armstrong was on drugs when he won his first or his second or his fourth or his sixth or his seventh. I don't know which ones. If any of them or all of them.
Well, he admitted all of them.
All of them.
With Oprah, yeah.
Okay. So Bob Baffert's won with numerous horses. Mm-hmm. He's got 6 or 7 Kentucky Derby winners. Is this just something that he got caught this time? Or it's like this, you win, man, I just can't wait to win one. And then you win one, then you get, man, I want 2, right? It's like anything else. Like robbing a bank.
Well, I mean, look at the baseball players and home runs.
Yes.
Absolutely. You start doing
50
it. 50
was great, then maybe 60, 73.
And then you do it, and baseball doesn't say anything. Like, not only do the ownership and the management and the commissioner not say a word, they're thrilled about everything that's going on. The ratings are great. Everybody's happy. So then why you were,
So Baffert's not going to make it to the Preakness, right? It's in Baltimore. Is that right?
Yeah.
But the horse will be there. Mm-hmm. 7th victory in what is the premier race in the Kentucky Derby. 7 times. So I don't know. And they're going to do some other split blood test. I don't know what that means either. I don't know. Do they take the sample they used that tested positive and they do it again? Or do they go find, because if they were to go get more blood from the horse, Medina Spirit, it's been 8 to 10 days.
Yeah, I think they have the first sample and they have another one. They retest it or whatever they do. So
I'm hoping this is all not true, but it sounds like that it's fishy. Here's from the 254. Baffert's excuses might mean something if he had not already had other run-ins with race authorities about other horses. It's true. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. We're going to have Mac Rhodes at 420. And